Hi, I'm Joe Freeman of the Oregonian. This is Mike Richman of the Oregonian, and we're bringing you a Trail Blazers post-game video report, and it is a surprising one, to say the least. As a matter of fact, Terry Stotts walked out in his post-game news conference and asked us, did we see that coming? And no, we did not. The Blazers beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 105-76. Yes, 105-76. Blazers ended a 5-game losing streak and beat the best conference in the Eastern, or excuse me, the best team in the Eastern Conference. Blazers recorded their most lopsided victory of the season and handed the Cavaliers their most lopsided defeat of the season. It was pretty much a start-to-finish back alley whooping for the Blazers. Allen Crabbe scored a career-high 26 points. Finally, he got over that 18-point hump at the end of the Blazers road trip and then really busted out tonight. He started in at shooting guard for the third straight night. Damian Lillard missed his third straight game with plantar fasciitis, so CJ again started at point guard, and the Blazers pretty much rolled Cleveland in every conceivable way. A very quiet, if not disinterested night from LeBron James, who finished with 12 points, made just 4 of 13 shots, and really hardly even looked like he was trying sometimes.
Watched the last 18 or so minutes from the end of the bench with the warm-up jacket on. It was over in the middle of the third quarter, and it was a surprise, if not shocking, outcome in a lot of different ways. The two big scenes that stood out in the locker room. One, this was Terry Stotts' 150th victory as the head coach of the Trail Blazers, 6th Blazers coach to do that, and he was presented with a game ball by the team afterwards. Damian Lillard gave him the ball, they clapped it up, and then they got ready to go play Sacramento tomorrow. The other big news from the locker room, Ed Davis, who twisted his ankle late in the fourth quarter. He was limping noticeably in the locker room, said he was about to go get an x-ray, and it's pretty clear he will not play against the Kings. No word yet on how long he'll be out, but it should be at least a game for Ed Davis. He didn't want to put a fine point on it, but it's clear that ankle injury is going to be something that costs him a little bit of time. Other than that, from the locker room, everyone's upbeat. You beat the Cavs by 29 points, it's fun. People were having fun. A lot of guys mentioned having 2 days off. They got Christmas Eve and Christmas off, and they said that really helped them sort of recharge. Whether that was, cause and effect, we'll never know, but I think people felt refreshed, and when you win by 29, you feel a lot better.
Something that does not yet feel better is Damian Lillard's left foot. Again, he missed his 3rd straight game tonight. The first 3 games he's missed of his career. Obviously, he missed the last 2 games. Wait, is this his 4th straight missed game? 3rd straight game. Yep. Okay, yeah. Trying to add one to him. He missed the last 2 games of the Blazers trip after starting the first 275 of his career. And Mike spoke with him before the game, and Dame had expressed hope that he would return tonight and face the Cavs. But he's tried out tested his foot in multiple pre-games with a little light shooting, and he's still experiencing some soreness and a little bit of pain in that foot, and it sounds like he will probably not return until he is completely pain-free, which in the grand scheme of things is probably the best way to handle that injury. Dame is obviously as tough a competitor as you'll come across, but this is a very tricky and potentially serious injury that has stalled careers far beyond Dame over the years. You look at Brian Grant and how his career was stalled in the 90s with the Blazers. Grant Hill had his career stalled for quite a while earlier in his career, and so it's a pretty smart move by the Blazers and Dame to kind of treat this cautious. It sounds like he probably will not play tomorrow.
I would be shocked.
Yeah, so again, at this point, with the way the season's going for the Blazers also, there's no sense in, it's not like he's playing for a playoff spot right now. They're 12-20 at this point of the stage, and so it doesn't make a lot of sense for him to rush back in what could potentially become a more serious injury.
Tomorrow, Blazers play the Kings, 6 p.m. That's on a Sunday. We'll be back here in the Moda Center Wednesday for the Blazers and Denver Nuggets and the return of the People's Champ Will Barton. We'll talk to you then.
See ya.